Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How are you all doing today? I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to watching my videos. I really appreciate you for always coming back on this channel. Thank you for your support. I appreciate your encouragements, your comments, your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. I am so grateful to have such a great family here. Welcome back. So today on this channel, as you can see, it's another day in the kitchen. Welcome to my life. This is what I do every day. So you guys, um today's kind of a busy but slow-ish day because we are gonna prepare some local jollof rice with beans. So yes, we are preparing some local jollof rice with beans, you guys. This is one of my favorites. Yep, I love this combo. So just preparing the rice, washing it very well thoroughly. All those chemicals they use on our food out there. So when you get your food, you prefer before preparing your food, sorry, you've got to wash it thoroughly, wash it clean. So I tend to wash my rice like 3 to 4 times. Okay, I wash the first step and rinse, pour out the water, wash again, throw out the water, wash again, like that, just getting it clean. So here I am just taking out my rice, into transferring it into a bowl that I'm going to be adding in hot water. Okay, when I cook my jollof rice or fried rice, not fried rice, my jollof rice, I tend to just soak it with hot water. I just, after washing it with clean water, I just pour in some hot water and allow it to sit for like 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, and then I throw out the water. I don't parboil my rice again because this rice has already been parboiled before. They take out the skin, so you don't need to start parboiling it. But when I'm preparing like plain white rice, I tend to parboil my rice just a little bit, but sometimes it depends on my mood. Okay, sometimes I don't, but sometimes I do parboil it. Okay, so just getting my ingredients ready to get started. How is everybody doing? It's been a while, you guys. Not a while. I've been posting on here, but I've not been talking to you guys the way I'm talking to you like this right now. So I always get excited when I do this voiceover, even though I'm not I'm not perfect or I'm not good at it yet. But yeah, I love when I speak to you guys like this. It gives me joy. It gives me lots of joy. Okay. So here I'm just cleaning out my peppers. You know me with attaché. Hey, I always use attaché in my stews, in my soup, in my soups. Yeah, some certain soups, not every soup. In my rice, cooking jollof rice, I do use tatashe. So tatashe always gives you that sweet taste. Okay, it gives you that sweet taste. It gives your food that sweet taste. Okay. So I just mixed the tache with hot habanero pepper, onions. That's what that's usually, most times it's my combo. So I blend everything together. All right, so let's get our meat ready to boil. My trusted pressure cooker. I don't joke with this thing, because it helps me cook my meats super fast. Okay, especially when you're cooking all these hard meats like beef, like the hard part of beef, or uh, hard chicken, because I tend to use a lot of hard chicken, the local chicken. Okay, I don't use the broilers, which is the soft chicken, so that one cooks faster. I don't usually cook that, so most times I'm cooking hard meat, so I tend to use my pressure pot, which fastens the cooking process. So here I'm just cutting my meat into pieces, like that, like so. Cut. This is actually beef. Okay, I'm cutting up some beef, which is going to be going with the rice. Okay, it will be served with the rice. It's so sorry, oh, you guys don't usually see me eating after cooking. Most times when I cook, I don't like to eat. Like, I don't know if anybody's like me. When I cook, I don't even feel like eating at the end of the day because the whole aroma of the food just gets my stomach filled up. So I end up not eating immediately or not even eating the food at all. I end up just maybe having something else later on. Okay, so here I'm just washing my meat, making sure it's clean. Wash, change the water, wash, and your meat needs to be thoroughly cleaned. Okay, yeah, so here I am just seasoning my meat. Okay, I'm seasoning the beef, adding in some salt, good salt for taste. Okay, I use sea salt most of the time, so which is not very harsh. So added sea salt, and I'm still going to I'm adding it some onions. I'm just marinating this. I'm going to let it marinate for like 30 to 40 minutes before I cook the beef. Okay, so I'm just adding in my seasoning cubes for taste, of course. And then I'm adding in my herbs. It's just a mix of that's mixed herbs, and I'm adding in some curry powder, some my trusted blended fresh pepper. You guys, I always blend my fresh pepper and just pour it in a empty water bottle and store it in the fridge. I store some in the freezer, so it helps me um when preparing my meals. Okay, so I'm just using a cling film to just wrap the top of to make sure my beef is covered properly. I just put it in the fridge and allow it to marinate okay, before we'll cook it later on. So you guys, I am so grateful for the growth, the massive support I am getting on this channel. I am so grateful. Okay, may God bless you abundantly. Okay, I do not take you guys for granted at all. I am so grateful for seeing the amount of the number of subscribers I'm getting, the likes, the shares, the comments. This truly means a lot to me. Okay, thank you so much. May God bless you. So I just strained out my rice, the rice that I added the hot water previously. So I took it out of the hot water. It's ready. So here we are just gonna fry some onions in palm oil. So we are using palm oil to cook this. Okay, and most times I tend to use palm oil because this is what my people prefers, the type of oil that they prefer eating. Okay, either palm oil or olive oil. Those two oils, those are the preferred oils that we tend to use. So I'm using palm oil because of course I'm cooking local rice with beans, so that's the perfect oil to use. As you can see, we are just frying. After frying my onions, at this point I already added my blended attache with onions and peppers. So I'm just going to keep frying and cooking it for some time. Okay, while that is cooking, our meat is on the fire. As you can see in the pressure pot, it's just going to take us like 20 minutes for the beef to get cooked. Okay, yeah. So here I am adding in our rice, and then in goes our beans. I'm using brown beans. Okay, brown beans is so good and so delicious and full of nutrients. So in this this dish or meal, I mixed brown beans with rice and just allowing it there to cook. And our beef is out of the pot. Here you can see I just added a little bit of barbecue sauce to give it some nice smoky, taste. So we're just gonna use our air fryer, just using air fryer for for a quick preparation. But sometimes I tend to put my beef in the oven and just grill it a little bit. But this time I decided to use the the air freshener. Go to big go. Air fryer. Oh, I've just used air fryer for this one. Here I am. I'm just drying that's moringa leaves. I'm just drying it up so I can blend them into powder form. All right, that's what you just saw there. The leaves you just saw there. Oh, guys, how is life treating you out there? I hope you all are doing well. I hope everybody is doing well. And life is not easy, but we've got to keep going, guys. We got to keep going. Do not give up on whatever it is you're doing. Do not give up. Keep pushing, and God will see us through, okay? For God is always with his people. He will never abandon you, okay? He does miracles when we least expect them. Your girl is just taking a short break, having a little bit of drink here so that to re-energize. Hey, our rice is looking so delicious. It's almost ready, you guys. So I'm just adding in some green peas, yay, for some colors, and of course vegetables for nutrients in the body. So added that and allow it to cook for 2 minutes, and I'm just mixing everything together. Yay! And our rice is looking so good. It's looking so delicious. Bring your plate. Kindly remember to like, share, and comment on this video, and subscribe. Bye.